Hey guys, you're in Mama's Basement. It is time for the 2017 MLB Draft. And we have done our due diligence. We did a much better job scouting this year. And the results are in. Our first round pick at number 17 overall is Justin Cox. A 19-year-old starting pitcher from California, has very good velocity, very good break, and decent stamina. And he is a B overall, 65 right now. He's got a four-seamer, a two-seamer, a slider, and a change. A good combination of pitches there. The second round draft pick, a first baseman from Puerto Rico, Mario Calero, reminds us a lot of Joe Mauer. He's a very good contact hitter against both right and left-handed pitchers, and good vision and discipline at the plate, decent arm strength, and very good reaction speed. The third round pick, catcher Herman Deluski, a 19-year-old from California. He has very good durability behind the plate, good arm strength, plus accuracy, and may never prove to be a great hitter, but very durable behind the plate. Fourth round draft pick could be a steal for us. Second baseman Tommy Nolan, a 21-year-old out of Ohio. He may not have the upside as some of our other draft picks, but he is further along at an overall of 70 and may be ready to contribute fairly soon at a pretty high level. He's a very good base stealer with a 96 overall rating and a 76 speed. So somebody that is a very good asset to have for sure. I think we got a good broad spectrum of talents in this year's draft. Left fielder Chris Barrera in the fifth round, an 18-year-old from Venezuela, has good pop in his bat with power of 64 against both right and left, and that will probably increase. He's a C potential overall. Another still in the sixth round we feel like we got in starting pitcher William Ting, the 18-year-old from Taiwan. His potential is a B. He's a 68 overall right now. He has a four-seamer, a slider, a change, and a big sweeping curve. 92 in stamina. He does not give up home runs, and he has decent velocity and decent break, and pretty good arm strength. And to round out the 2017 draft, we picked up a 23-year-old third baseman out of the state of Indiana named Steven Clausen, and he has very good arm strength. His reaction speed may not be the best at the hot corner, but he does have a little bit of pop in his bat, and it will be a work in progress in the seventh round. So that is our 2017 draft. We head into this three-game series at Cleveland to finish up a 12-game road trip before having a day off on Monday and heading back to Target Field to take on the Miami Marlins, Detroit Tigers, and the Indians in a 9-game homestand. So in the first game, it's number 56 on the season. We're trying to snap a 4-game losing streak here. Danny Salazar is on the hill for the Indians. He is 3-3 with a 2.97 ERA. Phil Hughes, for us, making his 12th start, is 4-5 with a 4.14 ERA. We go to the third inning. Runner on first, Michael Brantley at the plate. The delivery from Hughes is driven into the right center gap, and it is cut off there by Buxton. The runner's going to round third and head to the plate. Here's the throw in, the relay, and Dozier just holds on to the ball. Michael Brantley, with his 20th double of the year, drives in the first run of the game, and the Indians are out to a 1-0 lead. Jason Kipnis now, later in the inning, drives into left field. That one's fading towards the corner, and it's going to bang off the foul pole for a 2-run home run for Jason Kipnis. For Kipnis, that's number 7 on the season, and the Indians jump out to a very early 3-0 lead at the end of 3. On to the sixth inning, Mike ZUNINO at the plate, a runner on first with 2 outs. And ZUNINO lines it into left field, catch is made, and that will end the inning. A very good performance so far on the hill for the Indians. We go to the seventh inning. Danny Salazar still going strong. He's gone 7 innings, given up 8 hits, no runs, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. And he will leave after a very good quality start from Danny Salazar for the Tribe. To the ninth inning, Cody Allen on to try to pick up save number 18. It's a 4-0 lead for the Indians with runners on the corners, and Joe Mauer lofts one into left field, charging, a diving catch is made. Runner's going to tag from third, and he will come in to score. That's Jorge Polanco that slides in for the first run of the game for the Twins. Mauer with the RBI, and it cuts the lead to 4-1, but Allen's able to knock the door closed with his 18th save. Danny Salazar gets the win, going 7 innings, giving up 9 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. Phil Hughes goes 5 1/3, gives up 9 hits and 3 runs, and he's on the hook for the loss. Jorge Polanco for us went 3 for 4 with a double. Vargas had 2 doubles on the game. Down at Rochester in AAA, they fall to the Toledo Mud Hens. Max Kepler goes 3 for 4 with an RBI. He's batting .338 in limited action at the AAA level. Starting pitcher Lewis Thorpe, 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. Had 7 strikeouts. He's 3-5 on the year with a 3.41 ERA and a 1.45 WHIP. Chattanooga falls to Tennessee, the Smokies. Andrew Tolis, our left fielder, went 2 for 4 with an RBI. He's batting .237 with 6 driven in and 97 at-bats. Relief pitcher Jake Reed, with 2 innings, gave up no hits, no runs, struck out 1. He has a 3.42 ERA and a very low 1.06 WHIP. Now on to which American League West hitter is leading the league in runs batted in. Is it Joey Gallo, Carlos Correa, or Mike Trout? Stick around, we'll find out after game number 57, which one of those guys is leading the league in RBIs. Corey Kluber on the hill for the Indians. He's 6-2 with a 3.45 ERA. A 1.18 whip, 22 walks to 68 strikeouts. Tyler Chatwood making his first start back up in the big leagues. He started 4 games early this year, went 0-4 with an 8.10 ERA in just 20 innings. Gave up 29 hits, has 4 walks, 17 Ks. Kluber now in the top of the 3rd inning with 2 outs, runners on 1st and 2nd, facing Brian Dozier. And Kluber's delivery is driven into the gap in left center by Dozier. It's cut off. Byron Buxton rounds 3rd, heading to the plate. And Dozier heading into 2nd head first with a sliding double that scores the first run of the game. The Twins jump out to a 1-0 lead. Francisco Lindor now in the bottom of the 3rd, facing Chatwood. Chatwood's had a pretty good start to this game. He gets Lindor to ground it to Dozier at 2nd. On to 1st for the out, and so far Tyler Chatwood looks in total control with no hits through 3 innings. Danny Santana to the plate now. He's batting .223 on the year with 2 outs, and Danny Santana rips one to right field. That one's heading towards the line. The fielder going back is looking up, and it's gone. A home run for Danny Santana. That is his first home run of the season, right down the right field line, and the Twins are out to a 2-0 lead, looking to break what is now a 5-game losing streak. Ground ball too short. The only play is at 3rd, and they can't get him. With the bases loaded, Michael Brantley comes in to score, and the Indians cut into that lead. It's 2-1 now, Tribe. Harry Guevara at the plate now, facing Chatwood, trying to get out of the inning. Ground ball up the middle, and Dozier's just going to scoop it up, step on the base for the final out, and to the end of 4. Twins lead at 2-1. We go to the 5th. Jason Kipnis at the plate. He's batting .260 with a .450 slugging percentage. Runners on 1st and 2nd with 2 outs, and Kipnis drives it right back up the middle. Charging is Byron Buxton. Runner rounding 3rd. Here comes the throw, and it is cut off. The run comes in to score. Trevor May into the game now. All tied up at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 5th. Line drive back up off of Trevor May. He's got time, though, on to 1st for the out, and the Twins get out of the inning without any further damage. It's all tied up at 2. Lonnie Chisenhall now. He's batting .208 on the season, but it doesn't seem to matter what he's batting. When he's facing Twins pitching, he's a monster. And he drives this one deep to right field. That one is back, and it is gone. Another home run against the Twins for Lonnie Chisenhall. He absolutely destroyed us last year, and it looks like he's off to the same kind of start this year against Minnesota. That is just his 3rd home run of the season, and that puts the Indians on top 3-2 at the end of 6. We go to the 8th. Kenny Vargas at the plate. His .271 batting average is starting to climb here. Vargas to the right side, and that is stabbed by Kipnis. Jason Kipnis goes up and takes a base hit away from Vargas, and it's still 3-2 for the Indians. Cody Allen on, looking for save number 19 on the year. Mike ZUNINO at the plate. He's 191 with 5 home runs and 11 RBIs. His average is struggling, but he does have some pop in the bat every once in a while. And ZUNINO draws the walk to get on base. And we will go ahead and pinch run Jorge Polanco for ZUNINO. Danny Santana at the plate now. He's 2 for 3 on the day with a home run already. And Santana drives it to right field. That one is playable in right. Catch is made, and Jorge Polanco's got to retreat back to first. Byron Buxton to the plate now with 1 out. He swings and misses on a slider in the dirt, and that is out number 2. Cody Allen needs 1 more out to record the 19th save of the season for him. Eduardo Nunez steps in. He's batting .263. Runner on first. Nunez rips it to the third base side of the field, where it is caught there. The Indians win this one. They take a 2-0 season lead in the series, and they improve to 32-23. We fall to 24-33. Our losing streak reaches 6. Corey Kluber gets the win. He's 7-2. Trevor May with the loss. He falls to 2-4. Cody Allen with his 19th save. Lonnie Chisenhall 2 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Danny Santana with a home run for us. And Brian Dozier went 2 for 4 with a double. Look at the AL West or AL Central standings. The Royals at 36-20, 3.5 games ahead of the Indians, who are 32-23, and we are back in 4th place. The Rochester Red Wings with a 4-1 victory over the Toledo Mud Hens. Robbie Grossman went 2 for 4 with a triple and an RBI. He's got a home run and 14 batted in 173 at bats. Tyler J went 6 innings, gave up 1 run on 4 hits and 6 strikeouts. He's 6-2 on the season. His ERA is a little high for our liking, though. We'd like to see that come down. The Chattanooga Lookouts beat the Tennessee Smokies 3-2. DH Lewin Diaz went 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. He's batting .321 on the year. Jake Reed, again, the relief pitcher, went 3 innings, gave up 3 hits, no runs again, and 2 strikeouts. His season is at 1-0 and a very good whip. He's having a good year for us. To the question we posed before the game, Joey Gallo is the one leading the American League in RBIs with 50. Carlos Correa and Mike Trout are tied at 5th with 40 RBIs. We go to game number 58 on the season here in Cleveland. Final game of a long and very much unsuccessful 12-game road trip. Carlos Carrasco, with a 4.78 ERA, takes the hill for the Tribe. Alex Meyer goes for us. He's 2-3 with a 3.19 ERA. 74 strikeouts to just 11 walks, one of the league leaders in strikeouts to this point. In the second inning, Jason Kipnis, batting .263 with 7 home runs and 23 driven in, steps to the plate. And Kipnis turns one around into right center field, and that one's going to reach the seats. Actually goes over the seats into the bullpen. A home run for Jason Kipnis. That's number 8 for him. And the Tribe jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Here is Lonnie Chisenhall now. In the series, he's 4 for 6 with a home run. And the Twins continue to pitch to him. This time, he takes a hanging breaking ball and drives it into the right field stands. Another home run for Lonnie Chisenhall. He's got 4 on the year, and 2 of them have come in this series against us. That is about the way his year went last year. I think the majority of his home runs came against the Twins. Carlos Santana at the plate now. He's batting .192. It's 2-0 Indians in the bottom of the 4th, and Carlos Santana drives this one deep to right field. A lot of outfielders just looking up into the sky in this game. 3rd home run, 3rd solo home run for the Indians, and they're out to a 3-0 lead. That's the 6th on the season for Carlos Santana. A day game, and the ball is carrying here at Progressive Field. Joe Mauer steps in now. He's batting .254. We'd like to see his average get up a little bit more. He lines it down the third base line. There was runners at first and second. 1 run comes in to score, and the Twins are on the board with a Joe Mauer RBI. It's 3-1 in the middle of 5. Harry Guevara now. He's batting .295 on the season. Still facing Alex Meyer in the bottom of the 5th, and Guevara, another hanging breaking ball, and Guevara tattoos it to left field, and Alex Meyer is just getting abused in this game. 4th home run that he has given up, all of them solo blasts. That is just the 2nd home run of the season for Guevara. Justin Miller comes in for the Twins. He's got a 1.50 ERA. trying to get out of the inning without any further damage. He's got a runner on third. Michael Brantley grounds it back up the middle to Miller, who gets him out at first. We've got 2 outs now. Jason Kipnis is walked on 4 pitches, bringing up Jan Gomes. So runners on the corners now with 2 outs. Miller trying to escape the inning. Gomes drives it deep to center field. Buxton is back just before the warning track, and he's going to haul it in to end the inning. But the Indians are out to a 4-1 lead at the end of 5. On to the 6th. Justin Miller still pitching for us. Runners on first and second with 2 outs, facing Francisco Lindor. He drives it deep to center. Buxton is back, and he jumps at the wall, and it's gone. Francisco Lindor with a 3-run home run has broken this game wide open, and the Indians go on to win it 7-3. The losing streak reaches 7. We are 24-34. And guys, since Miguel Sano went out with his injury, our record is 10-20. We fall to 10 games below 500. Carlos Carrasco with the win, Alex Meyer with the loss. The Indians jump out to a 3-0 season series lead. Quick look in at the AAA standings for the Rochester Red Wings. They're 7 games out of first place. That is being held by the Buffalo Bisons and the Pawtucket Red Sox. And the Chattanooga Lookouts in AA are tied with the Tennessee Smokies atop the Southern League North Division at 32-25. Standings across Major League Baseball now to end this episode. The Blue Jays and the Red Sox are tied in first in the AL East, with the Yankees, Orioles, and Rays all hovering about 10 games behind them. In the AL Central, the Royals with a 3-game lead over the Indians. We are 12.5 back, still ahead of the White Sox, trying to stay out of the cellar in the AL Central. The Angels with a 2-game lead over the Rangers in the West, and a 2-game lead over the A's, and the Astros for that matter. All 3 of those teams within 2 games, and the Mariners are in striking distance as well. Over the National League, the Nationals are 6.5 games ahead of our next opponent, which is the Miami Marlins. We play them back at Target Field next. The Cubs, 5.5 ahead of the Pirates. The Cardinals, 6 back. The Reds, 10 back. And the Brewers at 17-42 are falling fast. Out in the NL West, the Dodgers with the best record in baseball at 41-18, 8.5 games ahead of the Giants, 12 over the Rockies. The D-backs and the Padres round out that division. And that'll do it for this episode of Twins Franchise. Next up, the Miami Marlins in episode 74. Hope you guys will catch us for that one. Hit the like button, subscribe, do all those good things, and we'll catch you next time for the Twins and the Marlins in episode 74.